baseball here on the show. Today, a spring training matchup between the Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everyone. Welcome to our spring training coverage of baseball on the show. Let's have a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. They'll line themselves up like this here this afternoon. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the right-hander Alex Cobb. Miguel Cabrera will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now the pitch. And this is lined into left field for their first hit of the ball game. Here's the switch hitting Victor Martinez as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 1-2 coming. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And that'll get down for a base hit. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
With some guys, it doesn't matter if it's 0-2 or 2-0. They take the same approach either way.
Starting lineup for the Rays here looks like this. Alfredo Simon will be the guy called upon to slow down these bats, and I'd say his skipper would dearly love to get maybe 6 good innings out of him. Any less than that, and that bullpen could be in for some trouble. And a quick look now at the defensive alignment behind him for Detroit. So one away here with the bases empty, and striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. There.
And we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
Evan Longoria will get his first shot here with the runner at first. 1-2. In the dirt, might not be enough to try it. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Now the 2-2 pitch. Grounded to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Juan Francisco will stand in here for the first time, looking to pick a plate away. A ball and a strike from the stretch. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. That's here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free ride. You got to make these guys earn it.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third. That's the play, and that will end the inning. David DeJesus will start things off in the bottom. Now the pitch. Here's a ground ball that will get by the mound and into center field for a leadoff single. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. As Dribble Cabrera will stand in.
Loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
A tag for one. Souza will get his first cuts here.
Show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. 2 men on, 2 out, And standing in, this comes a 1-2. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Rays strand a pair. We'll move to the third with no score. Down. Leadoff man retired now for the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. First offering on the way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Gonna be extra bases. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Anthony Goes will dig in here. He flew out his first time.
Yeah, with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
And he'll reach to knock this ball down. Job there of working out of potential trouble. James Loney.
He's all business here in the second half now.
A swing and a foul tip held onto by Avila, and they get the strikeout.
And when you're gripping a split-fingered pitch, you tend to throw it with a little more friction on the baseball than you would a sinker. You're essentially trading a little velocity for a little movement. And that movement's what got him the strikeout here.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Strike three call, and that is back-to-back punch-outs here in the inning. 3 in a row total, and there are 2 away.
1 out away now from 3 full scoreless innings, and both pitchers are working both inside, outside, up and down. Looking solid here to start this ballgame.
1 French full, 3-2.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Oh, and he misses it. He'll get it into second. John Jason come forward now in an RBI opportunity. He probably didn't think he'd have set. Now the pitch. Now a curveball in there. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Victor Martinez will stand in, coming off a season in which he was named the American League's Silver Slugger at DH. Here's the first offering. Hit sharply as this is pulled into right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Things are starting to click for him now. 2 for 2 in the ball game. Regular season.
Careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are Lane Hardy will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Number 65, Lane Hardy.
David DeJesus digs in at the plate.
Leading off the 4th inning.
1-2 now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
And a swing and a miss by DeJesus as he's gone on strikes for the first out.
So nice to have a left-handed weapon like this in your bullpen.
Of Cabrera on just a single pitch. Steven Souza will dig in. He singled his first 2 now. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw. Ends the inning. Jose Iglesias will make his way towards the box to lead off the... And here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning is promptly banged into right center. And it'll be right into the stretch as this gets down out there for a base hit. For out number 1. Anthony Goes will come forward now.
Live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball.
Line hard, deep into left. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. Luke Pecconin is on, and he'll take over on the mound.
Number 39, Luke Paconis.
Alexi Casilla will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around.
When you run into a guy with a good sinker and lots of movement on it, it just feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. The ball just doesn't go anywhere.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike one or strike two, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike three...
To the bag himself, and there are two away now. Evan Longoria will try it again. Grounded out and struck out. 1-2.
That thing's coming in there hot.
And hold that thought as that's a strikeout for route number 3. So the inning will come to an end. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. They trail this one 1-0. Drew Smiley is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. Victor Martinez will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6. Now Martinez gets around on one as he sends it to deep right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a solo home run for Victor Martinez. And it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
My goodness. This is just the second pitch that's coming on, and I guarantee you he was not looking to put it there. This is right in the wheelhouse, and he just didn't miss that one.
Tom Gorzolani will come on now and take the ball for the 4th time this spring. John Jason will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strike. There's Kinsler at second. And this will get through into right. And he's aboard with a single. David DeJesus will stand in now. Set, now the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Believe me, it's way too soon to start worrying about how a guy's hitting. Even though this is 2 strikeouts for him now, spring training is mostly about just getting your body ready for the season. Getting used to being in there day after day. I don't think he'll be too worried about his stats. At least, he shouldn't be.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. Oh, excuse me, sir. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Rays strand just the 1. They're down 2-0. Back here with more Grapefruit League action on the show. We're through the first 6 innings with the Tigers on top, and before we start the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary.
Your attention, please.
So we'll have a new pitcher coming on now as the hard thrower Grant Balfour gets the assignment. Brian Holiday is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Brian Holiday.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
And when you're coming off the bench, the rule is get on base any way you can. And the last time I checked,
Romine will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out.
Andrew Romine.
And a swing as he pulls this one into right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
These guys would like nothing more than to add on to their 2-run lead. Back-to-back hits have them in business to do.
waits. Now the pitch. And he'll try and catch him by surprise here as he drops this one down. And the pitcher, in fact, will just take a bite out of this one, an infield single.
Center fielder number 12.
Rajay Davis will get a chance to really deliver off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with the bases loaded and nobody outs one.
He's certainly been through it before.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. They will hold the other runner at third, but it's a 2-run double, and they have upped the lead to 4 now.
Well, errors are gonna happen. They're just part of the game, but this obviously is a bad time to make a mistake like this. That allows 2 runners to come in and score, and that's the kind of letdown that'll cost you ball game.
Kirby Yates will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7. Miguel Cabrera will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
Way to the backstop.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly.
Up next for the Tigers,
J.D. Martinez will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And that's in there, base hit. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. And add one more as this is now a...
He was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're gonna see, and he was right on that one.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And now third base coach Dave Clark's giving him the come on around third. And the runner will score from first. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Brian Holiday will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Andrew Romine will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Rajay Davis will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center. Drew Verhagen will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Steven Souza will be the batter. A couple of singles to his credit. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Hey, he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
East and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Down in order go the Rays. They're down by a touchdown, 7-0. Ronald Belisario will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Nick Franklin will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Second base, number 2, Nick Franklin.
Jabba Chamberlain will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here. Brandon Geyer will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. The pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that's through, a base hit. Bobby Wilson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Well, there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
And you can see he is none too happy about that last call. I think he's saying it was low, and, well, now I know he was saying it was low. But, you know, you can't show up an umpire like that. It may have just cost you guys another inch or two on close calls.
Vince Bilnomi will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 30. Vince
Brad Boxberger will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. Kurt Casale is also into the ball game as he'll likely go the rest of the way behind the plate. Jake Elmore will also enter as he takes over at third base.
Bat every time.
Miguel Cabrera will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Here's a bouncing ball now up the middle, and it's going to sneak its way into center field for a 1-out base hit. Joe Nathan is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 36, Joe Nathan.
David DeJesus will stand in now to begin their half of the ninth in a game that was decided long, long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time.
Struck him out as his woes continue, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
Well, this was not one of the sharpest sliders he's going to throw. You see it flatten out a bit, just a 7-inch break.
2 away. Steven Souza will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
It's a tie game here in the ninth.
That's slowly hit to the right side. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over.
What a great performance up and down this lineup as they just cruise home to an easy 7-run victory.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
And I think, all things considered, this was really a